Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the last part we upgraded our sword and our shield and we got another piece of heart. In this part we're going to be going, first we're starting off going to the witch's shop to pick up something that we'll need, which is actually the magic potion, which you can either pay 300 rupees for, or you can get from Maple, the witch that you see flying around randomly, and sometimes she has a chance of dropping it for free. But if you don't feel like grinding enemies and to get her to appear, then you can just buy it for 300 rupees right there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head out and we're going to warp, I believe. Yes, to Lena Village. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be making our way towards the next dungeon in this game. So, and to do that, we were wanting to head this direction after we warp to Lena Village. And actually, I was surprised when I found out what the actual next dungeon of this game was, because I didn't expect to see it again. It is a sort of, well, the name of the dungeon is a name of a dungeon that we've been to before, but I don't know, I doubt the dungeon will be exactly the same. But anyway, right here you want to use your tune of time, I think it is, to play warp to the other area, the other time zone, I think, which is, I think, past. Okay, after you do that, you want to go ahead and go down these steps, and we want to swim left a little bit. Now, when you saw me walking back and forth for a little bit, it's because I was getting confused for a second, couldn't remember exactly what to do. But you want to get on this island and play the tune of time again. So anyway, right now we're working our way towards getting to the village of a race that we've seen plenty of times before, that I personally really enjoy, and actually probably is my favorite of the races we've ever seen in the Legend of Zelda series. But we'll get more to that as soon as we get a chance. And I'm sorry it took me so long. I was thinking and I realized I had went the wrong direction. I was supposed to go underwater right here and swim this way to get past these little areas here. These little bubble looking things you see are actually poison. If you touch them, you will get hurt, which you will see happen to me a lot of times in this little playthrough. Like I said, I am doing post commentary on the Oracle of Ages things, because I realized that Oracle of Ages and probably Oracle of Seasons also, because I realized that my voice for some reason was not matching up to, or was a little lower than what the sound was, and I couldn't figure out how to get that to fix no matter how low I turned the volume on the game. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. But anyway, you want to get back to this one. As you can see, we're using the tune of time a lot, but that's basically just to be able to get around the poison waters. So that's why we're doing that. But anyway, after that, you want to go ahead and dive again and get across with that little diamond stone there across the poison water, and then keep going. And as you see there is the Zoras. They look kind of strange in this game, but yes, they are probably my favorite of all the races in the Legend of Zelda series. And there we wanted to swipe there, so if we need to, we can use that as a warp point. And we want to go here to this water and dive down and open this chest for a gacha seed that we can plant in the soil if we want to. Which actually, pretty soon, we will be actually planting a gacha seed. So anyway, you want to go here and warp again. So I'm equipping my harp, and we're going to go ahead and warp again. And when we get to the other side of the place after we warp, we want to go ahead and strike the tree again, so that way we can use it as a warp point if we need to. So, and also it refills our Gale Seeds, which are important obviously because we've been using them quite a lot. And right here is a patch of soil, and I mistakenly accidentally played the tune. I was trying to search, and I guess I pressed the A button in the wrong spot, so I accidentally warped and warped into a tree, which automatically put me back. It's obviously like in Link to the Past, if you warp inside of a wall or a tree, you can't walk anywhere, so you will wind up automatically warping back to where you warped from, so don't do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over this way. And we want to dive underwater, and now we're about to go to the Zora Palace right here. And we've actually got to talk to King Zora because we need his permission to get into Jabu Jabu. Or, oh, I'm sorry, the pain. This is the end for me. To think the prosperous royal family could fade in a generation. The pain. Give him the magic potion. This is why we need the magic potion. Is this magic potion? It looks very suspect, but if I am to die, it can't hurt to drink it. Look. Ew, it's awful. If it flows, but it flows through me, the royal line is saved. Who are you? Well, thank you, Link. The filthy water that flowed in from the east lately must have made me ill. I will never forget you. What do you wish for, Link? Huh? A big fish? You mean Jabu Jabu? But Jabu Jabu is the guardian of us Zoras. Calling him a fish is an insult. Watch your language. So yes, as he said, and I ruined it about a couple minutes, and I accidentally pressed A again to see if he would say anything different. But yes, I ruined it a couple minutes before he actually said it, but what we're actually trying to do is get inside Lord Jabu Jabu, which is why I said it's a dungeon that's like another game that we played, which was Ocarina of Time, when we had to go there as a child. So I don't know if the dungeon will, I doubt the dungeon will look exactly like it, considering how the dungeons have been looking lately. So anyway, we had to return to the other time period to talk to King Zora again, because we healed him, and I guess maybe Link thinks that King Zora will let him go in, since it's been quite some time since the last time we talked to him. But I forgot that I wanted to pick this chest up, which contains 200 rupees. And then we want to go ahead and go back in the steps. So go ahead and talk to him again. Great healer, what do you ask? You wish to enter Jabu Jabu? My permission is needed to enter Jabu Jabu, but I can't permit just anyone to see our guardian. Anyhow, the filthy seawater has left Jabu Jabu near death. If you say you must find a way to get rid of this filthy seawater and save Jabu Jabu, will you accept this quest? Yes. Very well, then take this. You got the library key. This is the key to Eyeglass Owl Library east of here. It is an ancient library, so I do not know if this key still works. But perhaps you can research why the seawater is so filthy. I trust you to save Jabu Jabu. So yes, so next order of business is we want to get to that library that he just spoke of. But before that, there's a couple of things we want to do first. And if I can stop getting hurt by the poison water, I know one thing we have to do is speak to somebody who has had an unfortunate circumstance happen to her, so we'll be going to do that shortly as well. But anyway, before we do that, we want to go ahead and warp right here, because it's actually not in this time period that we do it. And then as soon as we warp, you'll see on the other side that there is a diamond stone that we want to hookshot to, so that's what we're going to be doing. So go ahead and hookshot to it, and then go over here and speak to the fairy. Please listen, young one, you may not believe this, but I am the Queen Fairy, guardian of this sea. The curse of an evil one named Varan has made me appear so. The magic of fairy powder can turn me back to normal. Varan has poisoned the seas. Soon all living things in it will perish. Please go find some fairy powder. So yes, as you can see, she has been turned into an Octorok, so we have to go find some fairy powder to heal her. And to do that, we want to go ahead and jump back into the water, because as you see, there's no diamond stone to hook to on the other side. So let's go ahead and I couldn't remember if I needed to go to this time period, or the next. But actually, I didn't need to walk in here. All I needed to do was open the thing, because we'll have to come back in here later for this part right here. I didn't realize, I forgot about that, and I read the pedestal, which said it's holding it looks like it was for holding a book. So I remembered that I have to go to the other time period. So I came out here to play the tuna time again, to go the other time period. But we did need to use the key to open the door, so before you warp, go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that we're there, let's go ahead and go back up to the area here and speak to the old man. This is the Book of Seals. I was accidentally pressing A too fast. You say you can solve the riddle of this book? Oh, ha, that should be interesting. I give to you the Book of Seals. I had accidentally pressed A too fast. You got the Book of Seals. I had accidentally pressed A too fast, so sorry about that. That I couldn't read all you said. I forgot that I was trying to do an LP. But anyways, let's go ahead and warp back and go inside this door again. And this part's kind of hard, so I had this part that you're seeing is the part where I actually succeeded, and it wants us to place a Book of Seals, and we're going to do that. And this is the part where I had actually succeeded. I failed this a lot, so because if you want to, you can memorize the directions, because as you see when you read the book, it tells you the directions to go. But the easiest way, if you're not good at memorizing like me, is to make a block appear, as you saw me do in one of the other dungeons with the Cane of Samaria, and then just read the books. But you have to read the books in order to walk, because if you don't, for some reason, it will imagine it's a invisible floor, and or a pit, I guess is a better way of saying it, and you will fall through. So you actually have to read the books for it to work. So anyway, we're almost done. Yes, I know this part's really riveting and exciting, but anyway, let's go ahead and keep doing this. And we're almost to the other book, so go ahead and do that and read that book, and let's follow the path the other direction. So I couldn't say exactly where I would stand. As you may see me kind of walking slowly and trying to think, it's because I want to make sure I land and step on the right spot. So anyway, here I was like kind of panicking because I wasn't sure exactly where to stand. So anyway, yes, go ahead and go there and speak to the guy again. You have done well to make it so far. I acknowledge your courage and offer you this. You got fairy powder. It removes curses. Continue on without fear. Do not forget your courage. Alright, so we automatically warp out of there, and we need to go speak to the Octorok fairy person lady thing. So again, go ahead and hookshot your way across. And let's go into the place to speak to her again. You brought me fairy powder. Now I can return to normal. Sprinkle the powder on me. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Thank you, young one. Now I can cleanse the seas of evil. you see, she has made all the poison pools of water disappear. So obviously, as you can suspect, the next place we are trying to head to is to King Zora to try to get his permission to enter the next dungeon, which, as you probably already could tell, was Jabba Jabba's belly, which he said and I had ruined before. But there is one more thing I want to pick up, I believe. And to do that, we want to go ahead and warp over here. So, and then after we do that, we'll see that we appear underwater. Or not underwater, but on the water. So you see that platform seems to have shifted a little bit. And there I had gotten confused. So I was like, wait, I needed to go down. But when I was thinking I needed to go down, what I actually needed to do was dive. And all of a sudden I realized that. I'm like, oh wait, that's right. That's what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Down. But anyway, so what you want to do is go ahead and dive down, and then swim over this way, and then dive back up, and open this chest for a ring. And we can get that appraised later. I don't know if I'll use it or not. Probably not, because I haven't been paying that much attention to the rings. So after you do that, you just want to swim the same way that you swam over here, and then go ahead and warp back to the other time period. Okay, now that we did that, we want to go ahead and swim over this way. And we want to go over here. We want to swim a few screens because I wanted to go ahead and warp. I want to go ahead and warp right here, that is. Because, yeah, well, yeah, we had to do that anyway. You can't warp while you're standing on the water. Down, and then go ahead and go back up to enter Zora's palace again. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to King Zora. Thanks to you, our seawater is clean again, and Jabba Jabba's health has returned. All is well. I never go back to my word. I.W. Zora Hero. Permit you to enter Jabba Jabba. You may go see Jabba Jabba. So in order to go see Jabba Jabba, what we want to do is go ahead and leave the palace. And we want to head down a screen and then go left. One screen, and then we want to keep going up until we see him, which is one more screen up. And there we go, there he is. It looks kind of strange in this game. Alright, so let's go ahead and enter him. And then next time we will go ahead and take on Jabba Jabba's belly. So until then, thank you for watching, everybody, and have a great day.